Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Richard Miles. I'm just chilling out, did my little workout thing, and I just wanted to kind of sequester myself so there's nobody else around to listen to what I have to say because this is personal. But of course, I'm not going to mention names because that's not important. But what is important is a message, of course. I want to talk to you about a situation that I experienced recently, but actually, I've experienced it many times in my life. But I guess I've come to the point where I just can't deal with it anymore. I have to get this off my chest, and sometimes I use social media as a platform to express myself. And I'm sure many of you that are watching this video can relate to it. That you have a person in your life who calls you, and all they do is talk about themselves, but not positive things, negative things, like without being descriptive. Just all these problems they're going through, and even though there were signs that this person should not have engaged in certain types of behavior because there's consequences, then all of a sudden, and they wouldn't listen to you to not do certain things, but they were hard-headed and did it anyways, and all of a sudden there's consequences which were predicted. We already knew they're inevitable, and all of a sudden now I'm supposed to feel sorry for you. You know, I mean, I know this is tough love, but I'm just gonna give it to you very raw. Too bad. I mean, regardless if I love you, if a person's inculcating, in you that, listen, you need to stop doing this, you need to stop doing that because you see, based on previous experiences, this may happen. There's a high probability that X, Y, and Z is going to happen. And this person's fully cognizant and knowledgeable of the consequences, but yet they still do it anyways. For whatever reason, who knows? At this point, I don't care. But the bottom line is, you failed to listen. All the signs and evidence was present, and you still did it. And now you're dealing with the consequences, and I'm supposed to sit and listen to your tirade for 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours over the phone or in person about all your problems that you created on your own, knowing that you had other positive options to take, but instead you took the negative route, and then now you're dealing with consequences, and I'm supposed to listen to your consequences and listen to your problems. Like, now I got to bail you basically out of jail. I have to bail you out of your problems because you failed to listen to do the right thing. No, I've been doing that all my life, helping people. I've made mistakes too, and I've learned from my mistakes. But when you keep doing the same things over and over, there has to be a point in time in your life that you say, you know what, enough is enough. I'm not going to bail you out anymore. I'm not going to write letters to the police department. I'm not going to write letters to your attorney. I'm not going to write letters to the court. I'm not going to help you anymore. I'm just not going to, because I've tried to be there for you. I've given you sound guidance, helping you to make informed decisions based on looking at a situation holistically. That's the pros and cons and the indifference. But you still chose to do the wrong thing, knowing what the consequences are. So now I'm supposed to, bail you out again? I don't think so. Instead of, complaining and moaning and groaning about your shortcomings and your problems, why don't you be a man and woman and do something about it? There's an abundance of resources out there that can help you through your troubles, to help you surmount your challenges. But I'm not going to sit back and feel sorry for you anymore. And I'm done. I'm done. I can only do but so much for a person. And if you don't listen after a while, you're on your own. And that goes for anyone. My phone is always available. If I can talk to you and be there for you, fine. But let's not always talk about problems. Let's talk about solutions, viable solutions. And don't be evasive. Don't give me all these implausible excuses as to why you're not doing certain things to help yourself, because I don't want to listen to it. I'm 43 years old. I mean, I'm young, but I'm not 20 anymore. I'm not naive. I'm not oblivious. I'm not incognizant of what's going on. I'm a very, very knowledgeable and, cognizant person. I am very aware of the games people play. I know, I've been through it. I've seen it all my life. So listen, don't try to insult my intelligence by pretending or thinking in your mind that I'm a 3-year-old, that I don't know what's going on. I know a lot more than you think I do. So with that being said, instead of being negative, think about the positive things that you have in your life, that you have food on a table, you have reliable transportation, you have friends and family who love you, you have a place to stay, you have clothes on your back. Think about all those positive things instead of always dwelling on a negativity. Listen, I can be in a great mood, but when somebody calls me and, dumps their tirade on me about all these negative things and all these things that have not worked out for them, and they fail to see that they're part of the problem, I'm done. I don't want to listen to it. Seriously, because now I'm depressed. Now you just ruined my day. And no, I'm a very positive person. I want to stay that way. So if you want to call me with problems, I'll be here to listen to you, active listener, but you also have to be part of the solution. So if you're pessimistic, learn to be optimistic. Be thankful and grateful of the things that you have. That's all I have to say. Have a blessed weekend, everyone. Love you. Peace.